Hi guys, welcome to day 3 of our coaching sneak peek. I am Liz and I get the pleasure today to tell you a bit about how we use social media to build our businesses. So to start off, I'm Liz, I'm 26. I have a 3-year-old special needs boy who is autistic. I have a husband and we've been together for 6 years. I'm a full-time working mom and I choose to be that way. I first got into Beachbody in May of 2015. I had decided that I was unhappy with myself. I had lost all my confidence. I had lost the sex factor. And I had lost that because I had gained over 100 pounds in my pregnancy. I had preeclampsia. I was diagnosed afterwards with PCOS. I've had gallbladder surgery. I've had a C-section. I am pretty much a paint by color. So I'm super excited that I started here with, starting with Beachbody. I have now lost most of my weight that I had gained. And I'm still working on myself. It's an ever-going project. But yeah, that's a bit about me. Oh, I also live in the country, so I don't live in the city at all. So yesterday when you learned a bit about what we do as coaches, we're going to expand on that a bit more to show you how we use social media in order to, build our businesses. So each day we take some time out of our day and we go in and we try to make new friends. I know, what job do you work where you just get to sit there and make more friends? So I try and expand my network by 3 to 5 people a day. And you know what? I can pretty much build my business in about an hour a day. And that's from a full-time working mom. So essentially I started off by adding my friends of friends and, suggested friends list and stuff like that. I started going through that and seeing if I could reconnect with some people, people like, ex-classmates or, old high school friends, old college friends, extended family, whatever I could. Now in saying that, we also realized that if you just did that, your business would be put on hold because eventually you're going to talk to everybody and whether or not they choose to decide or do this, and then you're kind of stuck. So the nice thing is that with Misfit Republic, we have access to a bunch of different things that help us grow and expand our business. So what we started doing is we would expand our networks by going into our Facebook groups. So for example, if you're a mom, you're going to be in mom's groups, you're going to be in breastfeeding groups, you're going to be in childcare groups, or maybe birth groups, or whatever you've stuck with. I'm also in a selfies group because I like to take selfies. It's no, it's no surprise, I guess we'll say, once you get to know me a bit. And then I'm in a gamer group because I like video games, book groups, TV show groups, stuff like that. And I go in those groups and I start to make new friends, plain and simple. So maybe in my mom's group, somebody is having a hard time with, having a C-section and doesn't know if something looks right. Well, I've been through it myself. I can give advice. So I go in and I connect with people on those levels on, maybe it's something that's happened to me, or maybe I know a bit about it. So I would go in and I would comment on those posts, and eventually if it went back and forth with a person or anything like that, then I bring it over into a private message and I build that relationship further. So I talk to them, instead of just about the post, I start asking them about their life, maybe if they're married, if they have any kids, or what they like to do, or the TV shows they like to watch, or anything, whatever you're connecting on, bring it into a private message. And then eventually after a while, once you've connected enough, you can add them as a friend. One or either you or them, whoever's first, you add each other as a friend, and you've now built your network by that extra friend. But at the same time, you're building that relationship because you've connected with them on some sort of level. You know, and other things we do as well, which is awesome, and I love them. And, you know, we have free groups that we run. So we run things like 7-Day Eat Cleans, and again, Misfit Republic helps us with that because they have guides and different things of all different free groups we can run. Some will be organizational, some will be financial, maybe how to budget better. You know, there is a free group for anything, and we can turn that into it. I've recently done a 2-week span of a Thanksgiving one, where you kind of pay it forward. We've also run the Love Dare Challenge, where you reconnect with your spouse on a deeper level. For December, I'm running a photo group. Who doesn't like to take photos? So each day in December, we're going to bond over photos that we're going to post each day. And it's because you guys have that similar interest that you guys are going to bond, which is going to be fantastic. And you eventually come out with really great friends that you connect with. You know, and how we do this as well is we're using our social media platforms, whether it be Facebook or Instagram or Tumblr or Twitter or whatever you're using that day. And we make 3 to 5 posts a day. And most people are going to go, okay, what 3 to 5 posts? The great thing, whatever you want. Your page is still you. We're no different, even though we're running a coaching business. We're still parents. We're still wives. We're still travelers. We're still makeup fanatics. You know, we still love hair projects, and we still love Christmas just like anybody else does. It's no different. So you're posting now with the meaning. You're posting now building your business, but at the same time, you're still you. You're still going to post about maybe the great thing your kid did at school today, or maybe that you got a new haircut. And all these things are going to generate engagement in your social media business. So when you're adding these friends, more people are going to connect with you based on who you are. And we don't want you to change that. We want you to be you. So for me personally, Mondays, I usually spend posting an inspirational quote, and sometimes that will connect with somebody. Then I might quote about something that Jax did today, because since he does have autism, you know, a lot of the little milestones that we as parents take for granted are bigger to us. So I like to celebrate that. I like to take food pictures just like the next person. So maybe I'll post a picture of what I'm having for dinner if it looks really good and is delicious, like it's a new recipe. You know, maybe a new outfit choice, or, you know, whatever you're posting. That's you. We want to see that. We don't want to see business post after business post after business post taking over your page. That's why we have like pages. And when it comes to social media, the biggest thing to remember is somebody's always watching you. As weird as that sounds, it's true. You're gonna find that the more people you're adding to your network each and every day, which you're gonna add 3 to 5 people, and you're gonna connect with them, and something's gonna resonate to them. So, you know, I might post about my motivational quote for the day, and somebody might really need that for that day. It could be something as saying, "You're beautiful, remember that." And somebody's going to read that and go, "That made my day. I'm beautiful." So we want you to realize that people are always going to be connecting with you on whatever sort of level. So, you know, I had somebody connect with me over a motivational quote saying that I am starting to inspire him to make his own changes. And that's great to hear. There's nothing better than, you know, than hearing from somebody personally that you're helping them in whatever way you're doing so. You know, I have a lot of autism mummies on my group, on my Facebook, and, you know, something as simple as Jax saying a 4-word sentence is a big deal to us, and somebody's going to connect to that going, "My son did that too today," or maybe he did it last week or the week after or something, but they're going to remember stuff like that because you're connecting with them. When you're, you know, posting pictures about how your journey is going. Maybe you've lost 10 pounds doing something. People are going to connect with that. And just like a restaurant, when you know, you've had dinner at a really great restaurant, what do? You recommend it. People are going to want to know what you're doing. They're going to want to know exactly how you lost that weight, or how you toned up, or how you lost a pant size or built muscle or whatever. And they're going to want to know. And what we're doing is we're sharing that with them. We're not selling it to them. We are sharing. And that's the biggest thing we can't stress enough. When you're posting about your life 100% on Facebook, you're going to get people asking you questions. And the nice thing is with Facebook, you're going to ask other people questions. You're going to be posting things. You're going to be posting engagement posts, which are posts that are asking of people's opinions. Maybe, should I keep my hair long or short? Should I dye it brown or blonde? Which lipstick looks better? Maybe you need a different way to learn about potty training, or what kind of car you're going to get, or anything. When you're asking these posts, you're engaging people, and then they continuously watch you and start to wonder more and more about your life. And that's what you're doing. You're sharing your life with everybody. At points, there are going to be times where you're going to document some of your story, and it's going to be scary at first. It could be something really intense, like maybe you've had a miscarriage, or maybe you've gained some weight that you weren't expecting, or maybe you were diagnosed with a medical condition. And these things are going to be scary to post at first, but they're going to help people connect with you so much more on such a deeper level that nobody can explain. I connected with somebody who had an abusive partner, and I've started to help them through that time, and there's nothing more rewarding than that. There really isn't. But you're going to make somebody's day. Essentially, that's what it is. You're going to make it. And they're going to communicate with you about that. They're going to say, because of you, I'm not scared. Or because of you, I've achieved this. Or because of you, you've helped me learn this. And, it's going to go on. And you're going to get more and more people connecting with you. And as a coach, there is nothing better you could ask for, is just helping people. It's part of our job, and it's what I love the most. I'm not in it for the money. I'm really not. I have a full-time job. I don't need to make extra money, but it's more rewarding to me when I'm helping somebody and they're saying, because of you, I did this. And essentially that's what we want to instill in our teams as well. And our team members are just as supportive as our customers. So when we're having an issue, my coaches and my team are my best friends. We talk about everything together. We talk on a daily basis. Me and one of my coaches text so much, we text more than we do our spouses. That's how much you're going to connect with somebody. You just have to find that right person to connect with. So no matter what the platform is, you're always going to be searching and building your friendships and stuff like that. And we say building our network, but in reality, you're building a support network. We're building a group of friends where you can connect with them on a deeper level, and if you need help, you know exactly who you're going to be going for. Maybe it's the mom that helped teach you how to cloth diaper. Maybe it's the mom who went through an autism diagnosis. And those are special bonds that not very many people can share with each other. And that's your job, is to bond. And you're going to do it over social media. So, some people find expanding their network hard. Some people find it easy, just like anything in life, right? You don't know until you try. And what I would love to hear from you guys is maybe, what your take on this is. Are you going to find it hard to build your network? Or are you going to find it scary to share your journey to all of the world can see? I'm curious on what you're going to take away from this and what you think is going to be the hardest. And we can share those, we can share those in the group and we can talk about it and give options, right? Because that's exactly what we're going to do. We're sharing our journeys, we're sharing our stories, and we're helping each other. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and gives you a bit more insight into how we use social media into our businesses. And other than that, I'm looking forward to hearing more. All right,